The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. What if I told you there's a book that teaches you how to control people, gain influence, and win power games without anyone realizing it? That's exactly what the 48 Laws of Power promises. Loved by CEOs, rappers, politicians, and criticized as a manual for manipulation, this book is one of the most controversial self-help books ever written. So today, we're breaking it all down. What the book teaches, the most powerful laws, the dark side of its advice, and whether you should actually follow it. Let's get into it. The 48 Laws of Power was published in 1998 and quickly became a global bestseller. Wikipedia. Robert Greene wrote it after observing that backhand index pointing right human behavior hasn't changed much over history. Power is still a game, just played more subtly today. The book is structured into 48 laws, each explained with historical stories, psychological insights, real-life strategies. From kings like Louis XIV to modern figures, Greene shows how power works behind the scenes. His core idea: everyone is playing the power game, even if they don't admit it. Lit charts. At its heart, this book teaches power is not about strength. It's about strategy, perception, and control. Greene emphasizes hide your intentions, control emotions, manipulate perception, adapt to situations. He calls this approach indirection, taking the less obvious path to power. Lit charts. And here, the key. Power isn't moral or immoral, it's a tool. Most powerful laws, 4000900. Let's break down some of the most impactful laws. 1. Never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel superior. If you make your boss feel insecure, you're in danger. 2. Conceal your intentions. Don't reveal your plans too early. Mystery equals power. 3. Always say less than necessary. The more you talk, the more control you lose. Silence creates authority. 4. Guard your reputation. Reputation is everything. Once it's damaged, your power weakens. 5. Court attention at all costs. If people don't see you, you don't exist. Visibility equals influence. 6. Learn to keep people dependent on you. The more people need you, the more powerful you become. 7. Be formless, final law. Adapt constantly. Like water, change shape depending on the situation. Lit charts. 1. Power is a game. Even kindness can be strategic. Greene argues that behind polite society, there's always hidden competition. 2. Human nature never changes. The same behaviors from ancient courts still exist today. Envy, ambition, deception. 3. Flexibility is everything. The laws often contradict each other, and that's intentional. Why? Because power depends on the situation, not fixed rules. Super summary. This is where things get interesting. Many critics say this book promotes manipulation, encourages dishonesty, teaches people to exploit others. Some even call it a psychopath's handbook. Super summary. And honestly, they're not entirely wrong. Because the book often suggests deception over honesty, strategy over emotion, winning over morality. But here's the smarter way to read this book. Don't use it to manipulate. Use it to protect yourself. Think of it like learning chess, understanding how people think, recognizing hidden motives. Even Reddit users say, don't take it too literally. You can learn a lot without becoming a bad person. Deep psychological insight, powerful real-life examples, teaches awareness of human behavior, helps you navigate politics, work, social life, can feel manipulative or unethical. Laws sometimes contradict each other. Not always practical step-by-step guidance. Easy to misuse. So, should you read the 48 Laws of Power? Yes, but with caution. This is not a book about being a good person. It's a book about understanding power, recognizing manipulation, playing the game wisely. If you read it blindly, you might become manipulative. But if you read it intelligently, you become aware, strategic, and harder to control. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Which law do you think is the most powerful? And if you want more deep book reviews like this, stay tuned.